everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, finally, with Mycroft Jr. and Cinderella. This is the end of Act 2, and we will hopefully be entering Act 3 soon. So let's just go to bed.
But I don't want to go to bed, I want to play.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flay. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Can we use it?
Not this playthrough.
Please.
It's the optimal good playthrough. You'll do what feels right, I guess. Number 3.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
What?
We're under attack. Help me.
Quick save!
F8?
No.
Remember that time I was so tired?
Yes.
Mutilate them.
So, spoilers why, but try not to kill any of these people.
Is that why you turned non-lethal damage on?
Yes.
I was wondering about that. So no smites?
Yes.
Tadpole, stop!
And only ranged when it's guaranteed not to kill.
Is that a monk?
Yes, at least one of these is a monk.
Oh, they're all monks.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Oh wait, is help a bonus action?
I think so.
No, it's a full action.
Oh, it's a full action. Oh, I really want to smite.
I know.
Oh, I should have used something before the law.
Oh, and you will notice a timer on the right side of the screen. It does matter. It's gonna be game over if we don't get into the portal in 3 turns.
Oh. So we just have to get in the portal.
Well, yes, but if you skip these guys, then they're dead when you come out later. So I'm hoping if we knock them out, we can avoid that.
Is Shadowheart just like... What's
What?
wrong with Shadowheart?
I
Is she
don't
just
know.
on the ground? I think she's just on the ground. She's not unconscious or anything.
Shadowheart's standing up on her bed for me. Astarion's the one on the ground.
Oh, that's Asterion. Oh,
He got knocked down by the monk,
alright.
which is why I was asking about the help action.
Reload. I guess, not really.
Now we're fine for now. Let's do a main hand attack on her. I'm an movement. That's rude. Huh. Well, I guess an MFR is getting shot. Oh, and be sure to loot the bodies when you can.
Give back key for Orpheus!
And that is why we are non-lethaling this.
What,
They
this guy?
could have announced up front. No, the fact that he ran in shouting for Orpheus.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Because if you're just catching up, we've mostly been attacked. I mean, we have been attacked by Gith ambushes before, but they're usually sent by Queen Blacketh. However, Orpheus is a sworn enemy of Queen Blacketh, so clearly these Gith are here for a different reason. In fact, Queen Blacketh super wants Orpheus dead. And even discussing him is considered heresy. And grounds for re-education, I suspect. Because the official byline is that he died in his uprising.
Mm. There's nothing on this body.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there would be.
How dare you miss?
Oh, and by the way, we only need to get one of us into the portal.
Then the others just automatically follow?
Yep.
On the way.
Wait, why am I still bleeding? Oh. The voice
It's
does...
her
does
voice.
oof. Oh wait, this is the last round?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We only had 3 turns.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose?
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Maybe too high.
does nothing.
Okay, we should be able to get out now, so just work on downing anybody you can.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah.
No, because remember what I said, she'll straight up die for some reason if we don't deal with her now. Go ahead and
Just
smite.
a quick smite?
Yeah.
One or level 1 or 2?
Um,
Level 2. I'm not gonna be able to kill her.
oh, I have a, action left. There we go.
Alright, now can we go through? What's she done? Nothing.
Okay, yeah, now we can go.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay, once we're all through, quick save.
It's like, did we ever get to Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
It's not that extreme of false advertising. Although we can't really visit the upper city. It's unclear if that was always intended or if they scrapped it or, I mean, tweeted out before the release deadline. The data miners certainly believe they scrapped it. I don't know. They could be mistaken because it does appear briefly, just not in the way you'd expect.
Maybe it was scrapped early on.
Perhaps.
I'm here. Help me.
First of
I'm
all,
under
we need to heal up Asterion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, we should probably just do the thing.
Never a dull moment.
I need you now. It's not over.
You missed.
Come to the skull.
I'm out of greater healing. Or lay on hand.
Okay. Alright, now, crouch. I guess we should
Help
knock
me.
these guys out. Funny because they'll make it really hard to loot everything.
You will be cleansed.
Stop that. That's very rude. Free to beat me up like that.
What now?
A level 2 should be fine.
But level 3 resets on
Oh.
a short rest.
Okay, yeah, 3 should be fine as well.
Come to the skull.
Perfect.
With the intellect devour. Or their brain.
Yep. Alright, now we're
I can't
backtracking
hold
now.
them off much longer.
What? Why?
There's platforms on either side that also have loot. Ooh, a bomb on
Too
this guy.
high.
Might be useful.
Guess I'll get the chest.
Wait, there's a chest?
Yeah, there's a chest. I thought that's the platform you were talking
I
about.
Oh
need
my
you.
god, I don't think
Now.
I even got that in my own playthrough. Pick up the chest as well, because it's
It's not over.
a shiny one.
Come to the skull.
I can't.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Like, maybe you could, but I just can't.
Breathe deep and move.
Ooh, oh right. Also importantly, the side platforms have slates with Yankee communications.
Help me.
Divine Bone Shard.
Yeah, I still don't know what
I
those
can't
do.
hold them off much longer.
Shut up. It is pick upable. Okay. The image on the slate has been carved with such intensity that it almost pierces the slate itself. Depictions of spells and weapons frame a lonely central figure, his head bowed, his arms outstretched, chained between two rocks.
I need you.
I've got the
now.
other one if you want to read it.
We are going to move forward from the left platform, so come up here. Also, you missed the chasm creepers.
We have lots of them.
Okay, let's read the one that
Help
Stella
me.
grabbed. If I can find it. I don't think I can find it.
Should be in the bottom of my inventory.
Can you sort by latest?
Sorting by latest. The game froze.
Yes, it would.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
I
Send
can't
that to
hold
me.
them off much longer.
and then we will read it. The slate is scarred with faded symbols carved over with a drawing. It depicts an army training. Their commander stands proudly at the center, his face marked with scars, his eyes burning with bright passion. High above, a comet streaks across the sky, which we know to be a symbol of Prince Orpheus.
I need you. Now.
I think there's also, yeah, weave moss up here.
What, we're not fighting this one?
Oh, we are, in a sec.
Oh,
There was just shiz.
It's not
grab it.
over. Come to the skull.
Well, I mean, you can technically just kind of invis past this one, but there's too much margin for error there. Oh, and full disclaimer, I have no idea whether leaving these people alive will even accomplish anything. But I'm hopeful that it will.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I'll take that. Let's have a look.
Alright, quick save here.
Help me.
Can we jump down there from here? Yep, okay. Sneak again?
Real quiet. Move with care. These bits have seen everything.
And there is the man chained between two rocks. But who the hell is this mind flare?
I don't think mind flayers have a who.
What?
Aren't they all like one?
You know what? That's true. For most of them.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Your choice here, except don't straight up attack him.
You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof.
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention,
Now, help me.
even though I definitely think he's a douchebag, I'm going to need you to riz him up for cheap purposes.
I'm sorry, did you say Riz?
Yes.
The mind flare?
Yes.
We can do that on another run. This run, I'm not a monster fucker.
Fine. What was your option there?
Detect thoughts.
Yeah, okay, that's not. Why can't I see your roll?
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flare's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this.
Wait, what did you do?
As the
I
horror
detected thoughts on
subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Now, join me. Fight.
Okay. Quick save here. I think we can say no and still get away with it.
I mean, I want to help him.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not up for rizzing.
Alright, go ahead.
Together, we can turn the tide.
it's gonna make it hard to leave these guys alive. Probably.
I really don't think it matters.
You're probably right.
That'd be like saying each of these intellect devourers matter.
Well, I mean, I only mention it because Rock Change guy gets mad at you for killing them, but I kind of doubt that there's an alternative dialogue if you didn't, because it's kind of forced.
I mean, we'll keep the non-lethal damage on so that we specifically don't kill any.
It was totally this dude, the Emperor, apparently. Oh, I just remembered it, probably. Okay.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Yikes.
What happened?
He just zapped one of the intellect devourers into nothing.
Oh,
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Oh,
is that Scorching Rays?
yeah, Scorching Rain.
But yeah, this is one of the railroady moments. Even though, as he already told us, he's using this chained up dude's power to protect us. We cannot even try to appeal to the chained up dude for protection and turn on Mr. Mindflayer. You can down him, but it's insta game over. Although weirdly enough, not after this fight is over. You can down him after the fight is over, straight up kill him, and nothing happens, and he'll come back later. It's very funny.
Nice. Well, pretty much all I can do. That was actually more effective than I thought it would be.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the optional scene, he can put back on the Dream Visitor guys for you if you're more comfortable with that. Although I don't know if that still gets you the achievement.
Old
Old
person.
person, that's fair.
One health. Wow.
Yeah, that's... Oh, God.
Well, I tried.
Oh, well.
I don't know how that happened,
What
but I tried.
actually did happen? I think it was your... Yeah, I think it was your gloves.
Yikes. Can't be perfect.
That's fine. If we had a more recent quick save, I absolutely would make you go back, but too much effort for something that probably doesn't even exist.
I believe it's the Starian's turn.
Oh! Right. He's... Oh, you broke the concentration on the whole person.
Yeah,
That's
because
nice.
I killed the person.
I mean, knocking him out would have been fine too.
Well, I didn't kill them intentionally. It's not like I smit them.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Alright, quick save here. I don't know if you say number 5 if he'll put the disguise back on. But yeah, your call.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad you're not here to judge. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus. the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, Prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. There may come a time when that is necessary, but there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design. You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I
Whose brains would they eat?
I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Repeat your question?
If everyone was an Illithid, whose brains would they eat?
Exactly. Oh, but the question that Sindoa skipped, was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith was trying to order us to kill? I doubt she even knew about him. She was ordering us to kill Orpheus, which we couldn't have done at the time anyways. But it's just a funny misunderstanding there, I guess. She said to kill the one inside the prism, not realizing there were multiple. Go ahead and make your choice, though.
Oh, sorry.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now.
I just don't want to look
I
like
believe
him.
I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same
You wouldn't look exactly like him, and
If you let
either
me,
way it wouldn't be at this.
I can evolve you.
He's offering you partial ceramorphosis here, which would just add some black lines to your face. It's certainly not pretty, but it's
You
not
will be
like
able to do
look at your
things you
face
never
most of the
thought
time
were
with that
possible.
helmet on.
There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Also, even if you turn him down, he'll still give us the option to do it later.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Well, certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
I want those new
Now,
powers.
hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Eat it. Oh my gosh.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
You might as well eat it, because it's not like anybody else in the party is going to be using it, and the dialogue is very funny.
Nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
Are you sure I eat it instead of open my mind to the tadpole?
Either one will give you the powers. It's just whether you want the rest of us to be able to have the powers as well.
I'm gonna eat
What
it.
are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
I suppose if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Half the Illithid. You have embraced Metamorphosis and you become half the Illithid. You can now unlock a powerful sound. Cool. I got
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Alright.
Yes, so when you become partial Illithid, it refunds the inner ring and unlocks the next layer.
Wait, so do I have to get the inner ring again or no?
Oh, no,
I just
sorry.
get
It
the next
refunds
layer.
the inner ring because you now have those for free.
Open up.
I can reduce something's armor class by 1. I can now nullify low-level spells.
Oh, and also, the fact that you would totally take the power, but you just don't want to look like him, is so funny because, you know, he's perfectly able to disguise himself as whatever he wants. Like, why couldn't
Disguise
he teach you?
Disguise self is one thing, but actually having the body of a mind flayer means I'd have to eat brains, and I'm
That
not really
is
into that.
true. That
I
is so
don't want to have to
true.
eat people's brains,
That
because
can
then I
be
become
kinda
dependent
gross.
on a single source of food.
Traps smooth. Should mine were stabbed.
And we have a third slate here that reads symbolic drawings etched over a forgotten text. 2 figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil, his face twisted with wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Any guesses?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. I was focused on the fact that I can now cast a spell for free every long rest.
Yep.
Anyways, what'd you say?
Symbolic drawings etched over forgotten text. 2 figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil, his face twisted with wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Any guesses as to who is depicted?
Nope.
Roy?
I have no guesses.
It's Flackett and Raphael.
Since you ingested my gift instead of using it, there is nothing
She made
further I can
some
do
sort of
for
a deal
you.
with Raphael to get the astral prism to contain Orpheus, and
He's a little irked that I ate his little baby.
anyways, I tried to break Orpheus out, but
The rock
these
resists
pillars
all
seem to be
attempts to
magical,
shatter it.
and we can't. Ah, frick, it didn't matter. They all die anyways.
Aww.
I don't know why. It
All
doesn't
that
really
effort
make
for
any
nothing.
sense.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Where's the Starian? Nice one.
Excuse me.
Ah, he's back in his bed. That's fair. Oh, it looks like my spear's no longer bound. Lae'zel.
One day I'll catch
Come
a
here,
break.
Lae'zel. It's time for your only use.
True. She would have had some things to say if we'd brought her to see the Emperor. Actually, I think she'll probably still have some things to say about it.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve.
I mean, not anymore. Syndela took that opportunity.
Yep. It's not like you guys would have
Pointy
anyway.
ears, my
I mean,
love.
the starting totally would have, but I don't know if I'd let him.
There is nothing I'd like more.
Except tadpole powers.
Oh, patch 6, which broke mods, introduced new kissing animations.
Delicious.
There was a huge kerfuffle over the mods that broke, though. I was legitimately kind of traumatized by how long Script Extender was broken. I couldn't play or update my mod. Oh right, I was supposed to dismiss him.
First in my heart.
It also added new idle animations.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
Oh
I
wait,
thought we had something special. It sounds...
oh right, the others aren't here right now, so it doesn't matter. I hope you'll still get the long rest benefits if we long rest without him in the party. I think I did read something about that though, so let's just do it. Oh, quick save first though. There she is.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
What?
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
I bet they're all war criminals.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. and glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
That's why things don't make a lot of sense. How the frick has there been one Orpheus the whole time, but 157 Blackets? Is he that much more powerful than her? He should surely be a demigod at the very least, then.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus
One,
can
supposedly
disrupt a
Gith
gay
is
hive
still
mind.
alive.
A talent like that makes the prince a
Wait,
powerful
what?
shield.
Just in the
and
hell.
a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that?
I don't think so.
When you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself.
Mother Gith was just a Githyanki. She made a deal, sure, but she's super dead now. Tiamat is alive.
A weapon
though.
is only an
She's
asset
the
for
queen
as
of
long as it
dragons.
isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well.
So yeah, we don't officially know yet that it was Raphael
It is done.
that gave the original Blackett the Astral Prism, but that is basically what happened. And then she locked up Orpheus inside of it, and kept in there because she wanted, I mean, even though he was hella dangerous to her, she hoped to be able to extract his power somehow, probably. But over the millennia, none of the 157 Blackets
I'm
managed it,
listening.
and then it was stolen away from her, and now it's more useful, and now Orpheus is more useful to her dead than alive. Hence, ordering us to kill him.
Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed.
Oh, I need you to dismiss Shadowheart, by the way.
Why?
Just temporarily.
Just what I need.
If a person where we're about to go sees her, then we'll miss out on a huge amount of content with them.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this.
I'll be sure to
thing.
deal with him, like, immediately.
It's already
and
shown
then we
itself a
can bring it
liar.
back.
I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlak doesn't blink.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters I do not serve
I still
Shah
don't understand why, actually.
nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
I've got a feeling Shar is the fourth of the three.
I think I would have heard about that, but I don't know, maybe.
If you're sure. If
I
you're
have like
sure.
half of the story.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
I'm sorry, but that comment that she just made means that I have to rediscover my taste in company right now.
No, it doesn't. You can go without Bay for 5 minutes.
If I set a timer and I don't have her in 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Speedrun, fine.
Gods, you're beautiful. Lead on.
Take Karlak for now.
Not Lazelle?
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
you
mean,
need
it's your
Lazelle
call,
to
I
use.
guess.
You need Lazelle to be here for your weapon, don't you?
I don't
What
think
can I
so.
do you for?
But Karlak has the most unique
Listen,
dialogue. With
I'm never
people in the
going
city.
back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now. Thanks, soldier.
Anyway,
Yeah? Aces.
time to level up Karlak. Any suggestions?
Oh, I'll handle that.
You'll handle that?
Yeah, get out of there. Pass me control over it.
Yep.
Alright. So she gets Barb. And then she gets Barb. Except
Barbed wire.
Except not the one they gave us. She gets Berserker because, yeah, obviously, she almost burnt an entire house down for God's sake. And then she gets Tavern Brawler. Basically, she gets exactly my build.
Nice. So I just throw shit at people.
Yes. We do want the extra attack. But we don't need the additional rage charge. We transition to Rogue. And grab Athletics and Acrobatics. And Intimidation, that's fine. And we transition to Rogue for the Cunning Actions Hide and Dash, but also for the Thief subclass for an additional bonus action, which you can use while raging to throw again. And then for the last of our levels, we go to Fighter. I think defense is the best one. Just boosts her AC by 1. She gets Action Surge for an additional bonus action once per long rest, I think. And that's it for level ups. You can take back control now. And we can leave camp.
Hey, we just left Act 2.
Yep. As we saw in a cutscene last episode, we are right outside of Baldur's Gate. Or at least we were, and we are now in it.
Orin have established themselves and take their
Well,
nether
at least the
stones.
suburbs of it. For now.
Have to keep going. Or maybe I need more pockets.
No, that was me.
Okay,
I just didn't want to have to do the Carlac thing again.
that's fair. Oh right, this girl. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too.
Can this child?
I'll look for her.
What?
I think she'll probably come soon.
Can this child be ours now?
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
One foot in front of the other.
Come to camp, Yenna.
In a bit, though. She still needs to look for her mother.
And bring your grub with us.
This here is the man that is not allowed to see Shadowheart. But we'll deal with him in just a second. We have to go all the way over here. Left of this hill. Not the Gur encampment. Down this way.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
We'll talk our way in there in a second.
You sure? This lot have been through enough without your ignorance. Now are you gonna clear off or not?
You gotta talk to the guy at the front desk if you wanna get in.
Guess you're not all bad. Give it here and I'll make sure it's kept safely with the other donations.
Number 2 will let you just barter anything you want to give him.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
Okay. Back to what I'm doing, so you can get Shadowheart back. I gotta come all the way down here to these bloodstains that are visible from space.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
And I promise I'm not breaking progression or anything, as far as I know.
Hey, I found the couple.
Yep. A lot of the people we saved will be here.
I'm gonna talk to Ide.
Not yet, hold on.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Yeah, that's all Ide had. What are you worried about Umi for? He's right here.
I know.
The corpse regards you.
So I found a
lifelessly.
dead refugee among the cliffs here.
Garrett.
I know Garrett. He's from Golden Sun.
Felt bones break.
Did you ever play Golden Sun?
Darkness.
It sounds like Garrett here was murdered.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's the kind of guy who would get himself murdered.
Buying heirlooms. Vulture challenged him. Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. None.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So, we've learned that some weirdo tried to buy heirlooms off of him for some reason.
Mm.
And that,
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Bloodthirsty child.
I know, right? I don't remember Umi being that bloodthirsty. But I guess we did encourage him back in the Grove.
Yeah.
He was the one dealing with Will at first.
I found Billy. Billy the kid. And Bobby too.
I don't know who those are.
And there's Elsa. See what Elsa has to say. Hold still. Oh, they're just running around in circles. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're playing tag.
Yeah. Alright.
Really?
So.
I prefer my company. Extraordinary.
Like they're
Karlach and
actually
Historian
playing
are having
tag.
banter.
And I'm sure the
Don't thank me. Thank Gortash.
They're literally running
Nice
around.
to be in a crowd of normal people for once. Really? I prefer my company extraordinary. Oh, thanks. Don't thank me. Thank Gortash. Excuse you, I didn't need that prick to make me who I am. You're right, of course. Forgive me. All good things. They're just kind of teasing each other. Anyways.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees.
I think I clicked on the wrong person.
You're a recent
No, this is
arrival
me.
for sure. Still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity.
This is
These
the man we
wretches
cannot
have
allow
nowhere to call
Shadowheart
home.
to see yet.
Nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
How charitable. of you.
Charity is a luxury. Fickle, occasional gestures from guilty hearts. I run a business. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items. Even cremation urns. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes. Nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Okay, so that's sketchy enough, but also you killed a guy. Which I will confront you with in just a second.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up.
Right, I should buy the gemstone off him. We have a ringless gem to go with the gemless ring that I found on the dead person. Can you send me
Why can't you just take it?
2519 gold? Because you're not part of my party officially, I guess.
Did you get it?
The missing part.
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all.
Discretion
as do
above
I.
all. That sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? What a remarkable coincidence. Or perhaps not. These are desperate people. Who is to say what lengths some of them may have gone to, just to earn the money to survive? A tragedy, really. But we must not judge. Perhaps I could show you some of my special goods to take your mind off this ugliness.
Yeah, all right.
Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares.
I mean, I wouldn't be so
reserved
sure you're
for
getting out of here alive,
exclusive clientele.
but I'm always
But I
up
think
to
you've
look at
earned a peek.
exclusive stock. So, we have Sethen, the Robe of Supreme Defenses, and the Nymph Cloak. As well as a bunch of additional scrolls and potions. I need you to send me more gold.
Seriously?
Yep.
That was half my gold.
We can pickpocket it off him after.
You can pickpocket off him right now.
Don't touch me.
Fine.
It would reset the trade menu. And I needed like 300 more.
There you go. That's all the gold you get.
These wares are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who is your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
Except for that
About
wingless gem.
happily.
Well, in that case, I can only assume whoever stole it then gave it to me willingly. Dangerous places, camps like
Not
these.
happily.
According to Boulder's Mouth, you never know who might be a cutthroat.
Yeah, alright, home dog. Anyways.
He gave it to himself willingly.
It is... What am I calling on?
Let's have a rummage.
It was. The gold has been acquired, and I would suggest you go to camp temporarily.
Really? Now?
Let's move.
How's that? Yenna! Come here, Yenna.
Oh, she's in
Hi.
camp already?
It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Yes! We can play Wanna Cup!
Don't you dare!
I would never. Not to Yenna.
You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Are you the talk to animals person, or was that me?
Well, I got all the potions.
So I have a lot of really cool things here, but by far the most valuable to me is the Dwarven Thrower. This weapon returns to its owner when thrown. A dwarf throwing this warhammer deals...
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. But please don't.
Oh.
It's a good kitty, but it has a severe anxiety disorder.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good. I brought my own
Anyways, the Dwarven Thrower deals an additional 1d8 when thrown by a dwarf. And it deals an additional 2 to 16 bludgeoning damage if the target is large, huge, or gargantuan. So that should come in useful.
Is it just me, or are our traveling chests invisible?
Also, I've combined the ring with its gem, and I got a tarnished ring. I don't know why that is. I looked in the game files, and it's supposed to make a magic ring, but the magic ring was never given any effects, so I'm pretty sure it's just not finished content.
It's something they forgot to finish?
Yep.
Wow.
If this isn't important.
Somebody should tell them about that.
Go.
I'm sure they know.
Maybe they forgot.
Also, I'm unclear on how it even gives you a tarnished ring in the first place, because it's clearly supposed to give you another item under the item combo recipe list. Anyways, you can switch out for Shadowheart now.
Carla. Get the fuck out of my party, Carla.
Now that we got that guy's exclusive
Soldier,
stock.
this is it. We're almost to the city. Really? Really? Oh,
You heard
fine.
me. Yes, go eat dirt, or whatever. I don't care.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh hey, I should speak to Daddy.
Worm's Crossing, the gaping maw of the city. Nature has little control over what happens beyond that bridge. I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Okay.
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Did you...
I'm talking to Shadowheart right now.
Okay.
If by warm you perhaps mean a flaming arrow, I doubt they'll attack in public. No, I expect they'll point me in the right direction so I can face my reckoning away from prying eyes. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering. Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
I'm a barf.
All
too
right,
cute.
some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Oh my god, stop flirting with your girl. We have adventuring to do.
Just the one?
I'm impressed she's still willing to kiss you.
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
How many kisses can I get?
An infinite number, but how many different ones? I have no idea.
Ooh. What's she doing?
I suppose you've earned it.
Oh my god, stop.
I can't help it.
What are your illicit powers like in the bottom left?
What do you mean?
I can't see your illicit powers. So what do you got in the bottom left?
Bottom left of what?
The illicit power screen.
Oh, Mind Blast, Mind Sanctuary, Free Cast, Fly, Call the Weak, Psionic Backlash, Shield of Thralls, Concentrated Blast, Repulsor.
No shapeshift or anything like that?
There is a Displacer Beast shape, but that's in the top left.
Oh, okay, yeah. You should grab that. It's okay.
I didn't grab it. I need one more.
Okay.
I need 2 more, to be honest, to get all of them.
I'm sure we'll be getting plenty of them. Anyways, back out of camp. I need to find my character.
Return to your homes. That's an order.
Slow poke!
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
What happened?
I don't know. I left camp and Shadowheart
over
said
here.
some stuff, and
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
We pay taxes for you to protect us.
Talk to him.
These intruders.
with Shadowheart.
I just lost a wager.
With
Thanks
Shadowheart
to
in
you.
your party, at least.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
How would they even know that?
Sharon connection, I don't freaking know.
What's contrition mean?
Feeling bad about it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
What now?
Or Renaud.
This guy's not walking away if I have anything to say about it. Unless he's gonna walk directly into. Oh, okay.
Where'd he go?
Over here. I'm gonna track him.
I'm gonna
into
talk to
the site
this
and
Scotty.
Off him.
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Better not have lost me in my quarry. Frick, I lost track of him. I
not
knew
my
I shouldn't
fault.
have listened to you talking to that dog. Anyways, we need to come all the way up here. Near where we entered the city. Because there's something so out of the way that I completely neglected to do it and missed out on
Nearly
content.
there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more through this petty fruit and
Something over there.
And no, it's not just this treasure spot.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again.
Really? You were pretty
After our
pissed to see
little
me earlier.
interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Top one will give you an Asterion and an Antimathora approval. But
You proved yourself capable of the truth. Now here's another. I want to get into the city now. But it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox.
To become a man.
Animals bigger than a peep with cock are forbidden from entering the city.
Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
So, it's a difficult choice because he does.
This road, my friend.
Okay, pause here. Number one, we'll start combat immediately. We will get a piece of exclusive loot off of him if we off him. And he does worship an evil god, but if we help him, he will aid us in the final battle. So it's your call.
Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can
And
tuck
he's one of
into
the
corner
allies
of your
actually worth
just
having
until
in the final
we're
battle,
inside the city.
most of them are pretty underwhelming.
Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
Who's Cyric?
The evil god that he worships.
Anything more about that you want to share?
I don't know
Like,
the details.
what
I
kind
think
of
he's the
evil
god
god?
of, wait, you didn't grab him.
Wait, did he literally
He
turn
turned
into an apple?
Funniest shit I ever seen. There used to be code for eating him as an apple. I think they removed the option to be able to do that. But,
Yep, they did. Because that's the first thing I went to look to do.
Cyric is the Prince of Lies, the Dark Sun, the Black Sun. Cyric, also known as the Prince of Lies, is the chaotic, evil deity of murder, death, and tyranny. He is one of the youngest deities in the realms, and only came into power roughly a decade ago during the Time of Troubles. On Boriskir Bridge, he slew Baal with the help of Mask in the form of the sword Godsbane and stole his portfolio. Also acquired the portfolios Mirko and Bane after their demise. So we're killing it then.
I quick saved because I wanted to throw the apple and see what would happen.
That's fair. So yeah, this is the Strange Ox's true form, and it's a little unclear what he is, but according to the game files, he is a phasm. Phasm. Which is just a kind of shapeshifter and ooze, known to work with doppelgangers, which is a bit worrying because we are going to see some of those in this chapter.
Nothing important is ever easy.
But he has no known connection with them as far as
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Hat of Fire Acuity.
Yes, that is the rare item that we wouldn't be able to get without slaying him. He would give us the ring as a reward if we completed the quest. But the hat is very powerful because Arcane Acuity is one of the most powerful item bonuses in the game. And the primary ways to get it involve weapon attacks, which is a bit weird because it boosts your spells. But the Hat of Arcane Acuity lets you trigger it by doing fire damage.
One step at a time.
The only other one where you can trigger it with magic is one that triggers off lightning damage. Aww. I almost... If they had programmed it a little more poorly, I would have gotten the drops for free. Because the loot window came back up after the reload.
Haha.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
But anyways, yeah, let's go talk to the refugees.
Any one of them could be a fight. Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
There are many people who don't really matter.
The little
that you
one
can talk
needs
to
all
here.
of my attention.
So like these people that I'm talking to?
This is...
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Yeah, and annoyingly, you aren't given an option to help most of them. Which really sucks ass. Obviously, those guys will probably be fine. They can find an inn or something.
They have no money though.
Wait, what?
They have nothing.
Oh. Well. Either way, nothing we can do about it. Because the game is made like that. Anyways, here are the other tieflings.
What do you make of these protesters?
That have made it to the city. Oh, the protesters are basically Republican scum protesting the refugees.
I mean, it doesn't really matter which party you're a part of these days.
philosopher.
It's all scummy.
Who could have thought?
I mean, yes, but...
Name Zoru. I've heard about you. You're the one that helped us with the goblins. You know, most of us didn't make it, right? Zevlor failed us.
They honestly think the city is going to somehow
It's mainly anger that keeps me
completely
going.
fail if we let him too many
Zevlor
refugees.
was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't
And yes,
seen
there
him
is a
since
bit
the
of a
massacre on
resource
the road,
management crisis.
which is lucky for him.
According to some people,
What a
refugees are
sad
getting
situation. The once
more
proud
resources than they
tieflings of
need, while
Elturel
native citizens
reduced
starve.
to beggars.
But what do you expect? It's a crisis and there's an army right outside the gate.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Something good
Oh,
here, I hope.
right. Those are not mine to go looking at. Okay, now come over here. We need to talk our way inside.
Washing my pits, washing my pits. This is the song where. Aye! Gonna blood not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
I did not see this interaction. That's amazing. Where is that? Sorry, again.
It's a half-naked
Glad at least
dude.
one of us is doing well.
Oh, right there. Okay, cool. Talk to the. We need to talk to this guy behind the desk here.
Got something else to donate, have ya?
Persuasion.
That's a roll we shouldn't
Well,
have gotten.
What? No, you had a plus 16.
I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
You're incredibly honked up.
Better not be cursed.
Oh, speak to the pig. That's so rude. Why would you not speak to this pig?
I know, right? Why wouldn't I speak to my
I
cousin?
say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
You're one of the
how
most
kind of
impressive
you to
pigs I've
say.
ever seen.
I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Okay.
Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
He's just a very fancy pig, probably inspired by some form of media that I'm not aware of.
Wilbur.
Are you talking about the guy in the dog costume?
No, I'm talking about the pig from Charlotte's Web.
I see.
Pretty sure it's called Wilbur.
This place is trapped.
So, I found a crate with a disarm action on it. That's not good. I'm gonna disarm it.
Oi, what in Helm's most holy name are you doing here, citizen?
I just wanted to see what's in the barn.
And I just want to see what Manit Nestor has to say to you. Come on, with me.
Wait, what?
What are you?
Oh, there we go.
Explosives? In toys? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
I found a load of toy bears rigged to explode, but don't worry, I disarmed them.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
'Cause we're not fucking monsters? But also, why would we disarm our own explosives?
All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
So yeah, not the way
I
you're
feel like
supposed to
both
step
of
along
those
to that
things
quest.
are your job, mister.
What?
Both of those things are his job, not
Yeah,
mine.
but he's a busy man.
Busy just standing there.
And also, clearly he wasn't... No, he's guarding this place. And recording the donations and such. And probably in charge of their distribution later.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty
Oh, and also
business.
he has
Yeah,
to take
Nestor
credit.
did that.
I know. He has to take credit for the bust. Okay. The next thing to do is probably over here. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna come over here.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
When you're in position here, quick save.
Someone there? Ready or not. Move unseen.
And now Astarion will do thief things to you.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
On tippy-toe.
Everything you want for supper. All the treats.
Time for discretion.
I really need you all to leave.
Okay, it's worth it. I need a potion of removes. One of those.
I've seen no hurt.
Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities
If you
are
don't get
everywhere.
out of there,
Oh. Oh.
The place was empty.
Oh, shit.
Those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Rewind.
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan
Please
guards,
reload.
not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I like this lady.
I know. We will interact with them, but it's gonna go... Well, we're gonna have to beat up that lady unless I do this.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Okay, so... Potion of Viz is to be able to crouch in the middle of all these people.
Subtle steps.
And then
Hey, I can
steal
fly.
all of this guy's gold.
Let's be quick.
Alright, now go
The
talk.
place was empty.
Oh, no,
Keep those
I'm talking.
thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur,
Did you want to reload
sweetheart,
again?
No,
you
I did it
paid
correctly.
me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
The army of the Absolute is mere days away and you're bickering over property ownership?
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's
sincerely
indignant
doubt
demeanor barely masks a seething
that he prides
anxiety.
himself on its
There's
philanthropy.
more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
Have you tried talking it out?
Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I've got nothing to say to them.
What if I just turn sheets off right now?
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
Oh.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me.
You should have turned off cheats, actually.
You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one
Also, I
collective
missed
rule,
a very
from
important...
cut purses to contract killers.
Yeah, go ahead and reload that. I'm going to not get caught with Astarion this time. And then once I go on Invis, I need you to go up and talk to Fancy Hat Man.
What are you even stealing from him?
his gold, so he can't pay his mercenaries to beat us up and eject the refugees. It's a very rare resolution to this. Okay, go talk to him.
Tread careful.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my
and quick
family.
save.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
Oh, right. The house seems big enough to share. Do that.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
You seem to be a little on edge.
But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
Intimidation, but fail on purpose?
Unless I just don't fail. That was a natural 20.
A real one? Amazing.
Yes.
I mean, you had too much bonus for it anyways.
Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
Try to talk to him immediately afterwards.
I respect
Nope,
your
he's running off.
hustles,
I don't
sweetheart,
understand
but it won't work on me.
how to get...
You've stepped on the guild's toes. And we'd like a little something to make it better.
I'll just
The
pay her to
Guild,
go away.
a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I don't understand how to
I'd
get
say
the
you'll
dialogue that
live
I
to
had in my
regret it,
playthrough.
but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Wait, did they finally fix detect thoughts?
What?
Did they, I think they might have finally fixed detect thoughts.
Oh, okay.
I think detect thoughts is what you need.
I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
So we messed up that interaction slightly, but it's fine. I'm too busy to be rerolling it. Basically, he doesn't want anybody going into the basement. So obviously, we're immediately going to go into the basement.
Here we stand a chance.
But first, let me grab the key, which is in here, I believe.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose.
Oh, and by the way, it'll say that interacting with... Wait. Oh shit, she actually ran off?
Yeah,
Okay, whatever. Well, I
you
grabbed
scared
it.
the shit out of her.
No, she saw me stealing and went to go report it, even though she shouldn't consider any of this her property because it's not.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Anyways, everybody come inside so we can commit crimes without worrying. Time's almost up, by the way.
Oh.
Do you have time for more?
Do I have time? Yes. Do I have the energy to sit through another 2 hours of this? Not really.
How delicious.
You know what? That's fair.
Crack it open.
I do want to get through it, it's just after 2 hours I need a break.
How considerate.
So, don't fucking move. The basement is rigged to high hell.
Let's go. Be careful. There are traps about.
But as long as we disarm all of the tripwires, we should be fine.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Watch you don't successfully notice one of the tripwires.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay, did we get them all?
Yeah, I just picked up a whole box of fireworks.
Yep. Okay, now, I think it's time to do the intro now, but basically, we're just going to go around and disarm every single thing that glows, because they are all explosives, and it's free items. But we don't need to be on stream for that, so...
Make them watch
just
us.
assume we're gonna do it after the stream ends. This has been Minecraft Jr. and Cinderella signing off. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.